Hey everybody, thank you so much for joining me today. I want to talk to you really quickly about forgiveness and just give you an introduction to a new mentorship program that I'm launching. I have really come through a lot of stuff that has required me to forgive. And it's been a process of years that it has taken me to get through this. And last year I was on a 40-day fast and water fast, and that's when I really got the idea for unmoved mentoring. God really put that into my spirit, and so I started writing the material for it. And one of those issues is forgiveness. And this word is so misused, and it's really used to further put people in bondage, people who are already tied, who need to get free. And so I want to talk to you just really quickly about forgiveness and some of the basics that need to be incorporated into it, especially when we, the church, are going out to people. We often will say, you need to forgive if you want to be free, or, you're not going to get that until you forgive. You haven't helped that person. People sometimes want to forgive. They just don't understand the process of how, because when we say that to people, we make it seem as though it is a mental game, that if you speak out words and then you forget something out of your mind, you've forgiven. When forgiveness really takes place in your spirit first. You are first a spirit. You came from heaven. You were given a body. You were given a soul. And your spirit is the one who dictates what should happen to you, unless you have been living in the soulish realm and or in your flesh for too long. And so your spirit is the one who needs to forgive. Your spirit is the one, and then your mind, and then your body will forgive. You understand that your unforgiveness is manifested in your physical body, in your cells, in the way that you think, in the emotions and your reactions to certain things. And so your spirit is the one that has to forgive. When I felt that I had unforgiveness. I knew I had unforgiveness, and I wanted to forgive, but it seemed like I couldn't. It was like this feeling was always there. And again, this was a process of 2 years. I fast, I live a lifestyle of fasting and prayer. And so I remember crying out to God, God, help me. I'm trying. I don't know what else I can do. What else can I do? And there were times when God met me where I was and took away those feelings. I've never struggled with them again, but the process is just an equally as important part, because, for example, for my situation, had I not gone through the whole process of forgiveness, I wouldn't have been able to write the curriculum for this mentorship course and give it to other people. So first I want to talk to you about forgiveness. Again, it has to come from your spirit. You can't will your mind to forget about a situation. And forgiveness does not mean reconciliation. These are separate terms. These are separate words. And too often we as the church, we have made people stay in abusive situations, places where they were not safe, where they were, who they were was just deteriorating underneath them. And we empowered the abuser with the word forgiveness. And in a previous video, I talked to you about the difference between a fact and a truth. I can tell you, you need to forgive. That's a fact. But if it doesn't have the Spirit in it, if Holy Spirit is not directing that, He gives the life to words. And so if it is not connected to a place of love, and I mean true, pure love. I don't mean a feeling like I love pizza, I love a bubble bath. I mean pure love. If it isn't connected to that place, what I've given you is a fact. And in a world of alternative facts, speak truth. Okay, speak truth. Truth is an absolute. Truth is an absolute. There is nothing higher than that. And through the process of forgiveness, you telling somebody you need to forgive or you need to do that, you have put more of a weight on them. That's why I put this verse in the description of this video. If you're a leader, I pray that you will go and look up that verse and really take that to heart. You've put a weight on people because people who are walking in unforgiveness know it. They know that they have this burden that they are walking around with, and they don't know how to unload it. And so I'm starting this mentorship program for forgiveness. It's part of my Unmoved mentoring series, and I'm opening it up to anybody. Anybody and everybody is welcome, and it's free. I normally charge $279 for this 12-week program, but I really felt, in fact, I'll just tell you, I had a vision in prayer the other night, and it was the storehouses of heaven that were being clogged up. And God said to me, it's because of unforgiveness, and people just don't understand how to forgive. It is a fact, and it is a truth that the measure to which we forgive is the measure to which we will be forgiven, and our unforgiveness can inhibit things coming to us that are rightfully ours. And so it's really important that people understand forgiveness and how to forgive. And I really feel like there's even special momentum for this time, this moment right now in history, for people to understand how to forgive. This group is in a closed Facebook group. That's where it's held. And again, anybody can come to it. It's totally free. It's open to every, gender, race, ethnicity. Even you have a different faith system, you have no belief system, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I want you to come. I want you to get free from this, because this doesn't discriminate. This doesn't discriminate. And unfortunately, the church has been helping the demonic keep people in bondage through the way that we talk about forgiveness. I was reading something on Instagram came up in my feed the other day, and it said, I will remember and rebuild, not forgive and forget. And before that becomes the motto of this age, let's learn the importance of forgiveness. Let's go back to what that word actually means, because it does not mean to forget, because the things that you have experienced are for a reason. And how dare we think that the hard times that have come to us should be forgotten. God put those there for a reason. And so instead of telling people that you just need to get over it, they need to learn how to process it and how to use it appropriately. Those things that they've gone through are for them. It is part of their destiny. It is part of them. Even if it wasn't ordained by God, God didn't cause that abuse. God didn't cause that suffering. He's going to use it. So don't tell somebody to forget about it. And don't tell somebody that they should just forgive the person and move on. That's not helping them. And this mentorship course is really designed to take people through the process of true forgiveness. Again, forgiveness from your spirit, not just saying the words and not just in your mind, I really want to forgive this person, but in your spirit, learning how to heal your spirit, because the feelings that you usually feel about unforgiveness is your spirit trying to cry out for help to you. Like, I am damaged. It is the foundation of who you are. It needs to be repaired. And so, again, this program is free. This forgiveness one is free. I really feel a special momentum on it. And God told me to just make it for free. I've written the whole curriculum my own self through my own experiences and my own process. So I really encourage you to click on the link if you want to join. There's a link in this video. You can just request to join and you'll be added. It starts June 2nd. This is a little bit of an early announcement, but the more that I spend time in prayer with the Lord about this issue, the more I really feel like we just need to get awareness about this right now. And I'm really excited for it to start. Because I just know so many people will get freed, will get healed, and they'll be able to, it's just such a ripple effect. They'll be able to help so many other people. So please take a look at the link that I included to this video, where you can join the group. Again, this is free. It's open to men, to women, to all ages. Anybody is welcome, and you don't have to believe a certain way. You don't have to do anything. It's free. And I'm grateful that I've walked through the process. I'm grateful that God didn't answer my prayer when I was crying out to him to have him just come and take this unforgiveness from me, because through that process I was able to write the curriculum for this course. I'm able to help other people get through the issues that are causing them to preventing them from truly forgiving and from truly moving on. So I'm grateful for these experiences, and I'm grateful for the opportunity to have you drink from the well that I dug. Please, please consider joining if you feel led, and share this video or share the link to join into the program. Again, it's free, it's open to everybody, and I hope to see you there starting June 2nd. Thanks, guys.